What made the popular kid at school the unpopular kid? A guy at my school got drunk at a party, got naked and inserted his penis into a Jim Beam bottle and ran around all crazy like with it attached but not having to use his hands. At the time it was quite a laugh, but it wasn't until a day or so later people thought about how small the opening was to a Jim Beam bottle. That was basically the end of him. And thus the legend of Slim Jim was born. Nice one. There was one kid in my class who was the son of our maths teacher. He was crazy popular because he was able to help everyone out with their homework for that class. Turns out he was actually snooping through his dad's notes to get the answers. The teacher naturally got super suspicious after a while, so he deliberately made a fake answer sheet. Of course, the kid grabbed it and noted it all down. It was full of wrong answers so blatant that anyone who even slightly paid attention in class would know they were way off base. The kid handed out the answers anyway, and in an instant made about half the class bomb, and his popularity dropped like a rock as they all accused him of deliberately making them fail. They moved him to another class and they never had an incident of cheating again. He shit his pants. I remember a guy at my school kept on asking to use the restroom, and the teacher kept refusing. Eventually, he went up to a trash can, dropped trow, and took a shit. This was middle school, but nevertheless, folks remember it to this day. That's a tale you tell your grandkids. Also, an ultimate power movement. He accidentally stabbed and blinded in one eye the nicest kid in the school by throwing a stick at him. The kid that was blinded grew up to be super successful and is now married, with a baby on the way. I feel pretty bad for both kids. If it was really an accident, it probably haunts him every day, especially if people treated it like it was purposeful. He was arrested his junior year for raping his 8-year-old sister. Good reason to hate him. His girlfriend dumped him and moved away to a private school, so he started sending videos of him jacking off to the other popular girls in school. Why did he think that was a good idea? I think the logic there is that he would love to receive unsolicited pictures or videos, so why wouldn't they? Having a set of keys given to him by the school, WTF. I know, because he was one of the really popular kids, then using those keys to break into the school and steal $30 cord of woodworking metalworking tools. To be fair, the school got what was coming by giving keys to a student. Exactly, this happened maybe 16 years ago. I still don't understand their logic. He punched the autistic kid, then proceeded to get jumped by every single guy that saw him in school for the next week until his parents had him switch schools. There's times bullying is acceptable. This is one of those times. Edit, guys, I meant bullying the bully. He recorded himself shoving carrots, cucumbers, and a bottle of hot sauce up his ass in the back of a van. Then someone found the video and shared it with the whole school. The van makes this exponentially worse. I was relatively popular. I was in JV basketball, marching band, mathletes, and track, and pretty much made friends with everyone until my best friend at the time claimed I pushed her down the stairs and caused her to have surgery on both legs. Thing is, I was at my grandmother's funeral in another state the entire week she claimed it happened. While the teachers kept us apart and understood my side, none of the others really believed me, except the anime club. They believed me. Go weebs. That ain't a friend. That a backstabber aiming for the heart from the front and the back, considering that she lied during what may be a very emotional period of time. When he was caught taking upskirt photos of girls in school and sending them to his friends, his popularity went from hero to zero in a split second. Yikes, that's sexual harassment and felony, right? I wish I'd known this in grade 9. A guy in the hall took an upskirt pic of me when I was waiting to go downstairs. You know how crowded the halls get when class lets out. I was so embarrassed because I figured it was my fault for standing too close. Only years later did I realize how fucked up that whole situation, and my reaction was, she stopped handing out free Skittles. Rip Skittle Girl's reputation. The first ones are supposed to be free. She's just trying to run a business here. When she made fun of me in front of everyone for wearing a yellow shirt to school. It was just a plain yellow shirt and she somehow found a way to mock the color. It was so unnecessary and made her look like someone who was just rude for no reason. Everyone quickly realized that she thought people were automatically on her side cause she was somewhat rich, and she just became a joke after that. Maybe she had some childhood trauma involving lemons. He sexually assaulted one of the most liked girls in the school, and after legal action took place, and he came back to school, nobody spoke to him, nobody acknowledged him. He played soccer, and so the school let him stay, for some fucking reason. If they wouldn't give him justice, we all decided to, ourselves. I can't believe his parents decided it was a good idea for him to return to the same school after that sort of incident. There was an Asian girl who was well liked by everyone, smart, happy to help anyone struggling in class, and was generally a nice person, but her uncle scammed out people in her community, including parents of kids that went to our school. She went from being well liked to being bullied, still she dropped out of school. Fuck that uncle. Crystal meth. Sounds like a hell of a story. Breaking Bad intro plays. He fucked his friend's mom at a party. Let's call Popular Kidder and his friend B. B's mom was arrested, as she should have been, and B faced torment from basically everyone that knew what happened. Kidder continued to brag about his actions. Eventually people gained sympathy for B and Kidder lost his popularity real fast. Trading a Charizard card for a Rattata. That is unforgivable. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit videos.